There we go. We are both live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's going to be kind of unique. So let's check out how this works. Seems to be working fine. We got both up and running. Never done that before. So thank you. Thank you. Again, Bear Essentials with Bear Buyers on YouTube and Bear Buyers on Twitch. So we have, let's run over this one more time. We have Stronghold. We got Hollywood Active, District Union Arena. Ooh. Remember, sidearm kills. We need some sidearm kills. Ooh, I caught you. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, and we want those sidearm kills. Ooh. Hey, Backsops, you can hear me? Hear me? Hey, Ops, can you hear me? It's just not letting me aim. Hey, we have a new member. Paul Oldfield. Wonder we got people just sitting here. So my imagination, I'm not hear anybody shooting other than us. Things that make you go, Do, 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 do. He is deader than a doornail. But then again, I've never seen a live doornail. So, yeah, about that. Samuel L. Jackson's Last Stand. There's one exotic. Okay, so now what we have Potomac Event Center Foggy Bottom activities. So let's go. Let's go here first. Okay. Let's make sure we're on our server. We are. That's okay. It just disappeared. Hello, Cindy. How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us on Twitch. And Pilot, thanks for. I used to play Call of Duty War Plunder. I love Plunder. Yes, yes, I did. I enjoyed that very good. So many people played Plunder on Call of Duty uh, and didn't play to win, and I just ran through it and collected as much shit as possible. It's always way out there. No, I'm on Xbox uh, on Division 2. So thanks. How's the stream going? Good. Do you stream daily? I'm going to start streaming. I usually went live on YouTube today. I'm on both. It's first time on Twitch in a long, long time. I just updated with the Steam Deck and some of the other stuff, so I'm going to start doing that. I'll do a Division 2. This is the week on Tuesday night. I'm going to schedule that every Tuesday around 9:30 at night at p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Awesome. If you Cindy, I'll make you a deal right now since you're the first person that's commented on my Twist account, I think, ever. I am going to possibly keep you in mind to be my first mod and regular person if I see you on a regular basis. How's that sound? Do I play other games? Um, right now, usually on Monday nights if I got all my directives done, but today was a very busy day personally. I usually try to play Monday. I tried to play Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I have played on YouTube. They're talking about Pilot was talking about playing with me back in the day on Warzone and COD. I've been known to play some PUBG, some strategy games. Of course, I'm always up for a nice game of chess or a global thermonuclear war. If you're an old fart like me, you'll know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Like I say, I never really. You can be a great streamer. You just need to attract more follows and viewers. Yep, you're the very first. So um, we'll keep that up. And my big thing about I've been making YouTube videos. I haven't been able the last few years. I've been in a very time intensive labor job, moving around from town to town, filling in for high drivers delivering steel for a company called Alro, subcontractor with Ryder Incorporated. But lost my job in May, and just trying to upgrade a little bit, get things done, and been YouTubing this last month. Get caught up on Division 2. Really love the game. The premise, always been a Tom Clancy fan. I actually got to meet Tom Clancy in the Pentagon 19 circa no maybe March of 88 maybe. Where am I from? I'm from Indiana. It Yeah, I've my son's studying to be in IT. He's a veteran of Afghanistan, and I've been trying to get him over to the house to um, try to do that. Right now, I can't really afford that. To be say, I got some savings recently. Like I said, unemployed, so until I get everything up and running, I don't know how to request or even accept, like I know some streamers get paid and people give donations. Not quite up on doing that yet on Twitch and never done that on YouTube. Getting pretty close to getting monetized on YouTube. So if you feel like you want to help out the channel, you can go over to YouTube, subscribe. That'd be really great. I'm just like 75 people away, maybe from getting the 1,000 monetized for YouTube qualifications. And again, just started streaming on Twitch. So, do I have a Discord? Yes, I do. I can't tell you right off the top of the head. I'm on a bunch of different Discords for like my mobile gaming, for Star Trek Fleet Command. Um, so yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to do the was doing a lot of research today before I got online about setting up the Twitch, maybe doing what I'm doing now, doing live from Twitch, and then I can on my PC do through my Elgato capture card. I can do YouTube at the same time. I'm kind of seeing how that is, how that works out, doing both at the same time. Pretty crazy. Um, so my setup is I got 2 or 3 TVs. I'm watching your content, Cindy, on the phone. Drop your Discord username on the chat. Uh, I I I I will. I got to stop the game. So right now I'm kind of labor intensive. I got an hour and 48 minutes to grind through here. So I'm kind of intense on the game. I'm grinding through there. So to stop to do that would be nice, but I will definitely send that to you, or you can send me your Discord and I can add you when I get time. Okay. Cindy Yokana. I'm looking for Sarah Kana. Sarah Kana. Yo, I'm telling you, Arnold, you just don't know. You talking to me? You talking to me? Oh man, we haven't went to the vendor yet this week either. Oh my lord, that's a free. That's a free exotic. Do you play Division Two? Yeah, you're talking to me. Do I make you laugh? Am I funny? Haha. Am I funny gay? What? What is it? Can you handle the truth? We live in a world with walls, and on those walls are men with guns. Somewhere deep down in parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. I've lived a life living by honor, code, country. You use it as a punchline. You live and breathe under the very freedom that I provide. So, somewhere, I'd rather you just say thank you. Either way, pick up a gun, stand your post. But either way, I don't care what you think you're entitled to. Yeah, I probably screwed up that monologue a few thousand times. I used to do it better. Do, 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 do. You know, this game is less fun when you are ADD and you start doing something and you're like, oh, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah, I only got an hour and a half to get this done. Oh, yeah, I'm looking for the snitch. Oh, you got to go to see the snitch. No, I got to get this mission done. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm actually looking for a better bear logo kind of thing. So some artwork. Again, right now I'm uh, not big on finances, but definitely looking for a partner. And if you're really a good artist, I also write screenplays, and I got an animated screenplay called Birds of a Feather that I'm working on. So need some illustration for that for a children's book. So yeah, we may just it might be a real good thing to do. This may be the start of a beautiful friendship. Well, that sucks. What? Well, I'll tell you, when I was president, I'll tell you, my wife Hillary, I can feel your pain. uh, how you like me now? Okay, what are we doing? We need two more activities in Foggy Bottom. That could have been there if we just do the control point. Oh, and we were looking for the snitch. So let's take the roundabout way there, looking for the snitch. Cindy, you play Division 2? Holy shit, look at all those guys. Mhm. Oh, not there. Mhm. Mhm. Where's the other place I use? Been finding him. Oh, here. Hey, thanks for watching on YouTube. Why don't you sign in if you want to talk to me? I always love to talk to my viewers. Thank you. Or is there something you want to see? Again, we're on Xbox. One thing right now, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're running our Elvis in Turmoil build. I call it Elvis because we used rock and roll, King of Rock and Roll, King Breaker, but we're running blue, so we can call this Blue Hawaii Elvis in Turmoil. So the blue screen, rock and roll, King of Rock and Roll, Heartbroken Hotel here, using the Heartbreaker, using the Memento, making a moment in turmoil. Easy to remember, right? I know it's kind of cheesy, but it works. And it's a really great build. So the object of it is to pulse. And with the event being explosive right now, pulsing is um, a very explosive item. If you haven't noticed, I don't think it was supposed to work that way. Just right now with the Hollywood event, it's definitely blowing people up. I don't think a jammer pulse should be able to do that, but that's what it's had doing. So go with the flow kind of thing. When it works, it works. Okay. We can see if we can find which account we used to snitch on this week, but I don't see it. We can run a men's zoo. We got an hour and a half to do it. Let's go see how we're doing on our items here. Okay. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So our event that's going on. Remember, if you're on Xbox and watching, make sure you go in and cash out your caches. You only have an hour and 29 minutes before it's all gone. So use that up. Or my recommendations is get up to a. We actually only have 59 minutes because it's going to go down for Tuesday maintenance. So we even have less than that. We have 29 minutes to get all our stuff gathered up. Don't know if I can, without the multiplier, I could probably grind through a lot of those, but don't know if I can do it right now. Probably can't get that money. So one thing I want to do is I want to switch accounts. I swear I have one of my accounts that I went to the snitch, but he's probably not even open now. I'm gonna switch accounts. No need to leave. I'm not logging off. I'm just and I know some people have mules. I don't really have any mules anymore. I play actively on each account. We'll see on the May 27th if that's even going to be viable anymore because currently we can play our events on each one. So here we are doing the Potomac Event Center again, all those activities for one exotic. But what we're to see if we have the vendor discovered. Don't look like we have on this account. So let's look at the next one, or not account, but characters. So, didn't want to do that. It's a mistake, as Men at Work used to say. Yeah, I know, not the biggest hit for Men at Work, but I remember the video, Cold War, great video, Russia versus America, talking about launching the missiles and the bombs. Oh, dude, I don't have time for this. No, don't take time loading the game over and over again. There we go. Pulling up my water jug while we're doing this. Let's see here. Guys, see the vendor anywhere? I don't either. Must be on the last character. Well, let's try one more. Okay. I don't see the vendor anywhere. Kinda sucks. Be there, be there. Ah, there he is. That's who we're looking for, eh, buddy? Thank you. Now let's see if they're even open. Where's he at? Where is he at? Cassie Mendoza. It's closed. We missed out for the week. We didn't get it done. That sucks. think we're gonna call it a night there. I'm not gonna be able to do anything per se. Let's go back to the White House, cash in our event stuff, call it a night. We'll be back after the update. Looks like it's gonna be a few hours, so we'll take a nap. We can use 4. Let's get full. We'll get that. We'll leave it for later till after we use up all our stuff. Oh, and we don't want to use that. Sorry, buddy. Don't need you now. And we have plenty of watch score to go around for the thing. We're pretty maxed out here. We are at we have everything prestige, so there's nothing to spend any money here. Let's see if we have our specializations on this account. So 12. Guess we could upgrade this one, spend a little bit of those resources. Again, right now you should have everything up to 12. If you're 12 or above in prestige, you should have all your specialty weapons. On each count, you play up to 12. There's no reason not to. It's a good excuse to get it done. We have plenty of watch score to get that up. Remember, you want to be your watch score to 0 before May 27th update when the new system starts. They claim they're going to max out your watch one time and one time only. And then after that, only your main account will get items from leveling, from what I understand. So to me, it sounds like after the new update, doing what I do would not be prudent because you're not getting any benefit from that. Meaning running each daily on each account won't be worth your time because you only get paid. But we'll see when that's kind of one of those things I'm going to have to experience on the 27th, 28th to figure out really what they want to do, because that really wasn't the purpose that they're trying to prevent. What they're trying to prevent is people getting rid of one of their characters and then making a new character so they can get what score back up to. So for example, I'm almost at 10,000. So if I would delete my fourth account, start a new account once I got it through the Warlords in New York, or I did their fast track to update instantly to level 40, I could literally, you could just kill your account, get up and make a new account. You'd have 10,000 things to use for anything you wanted to get. Real crazy. Oh, then of course we could always update these. So this is great because we actually do have some of this resources really maxed out. So get these all up to 12 as well. Pinch is too low. Or what? Or is it maybe that I haven't did that event to get those on here? I bet you that's what it is. I bet you if we go into the account, we haven't completed those yet. So again, what we're doing here is we're using up some of the resources we had maxed out, and we're getting our skills up to at least grade 12, because after 12 we start having to burn through exotics. We really don't want to waste them. We want to be very prudent on those. These resources, we got a dime a dozen. We're going to have more because what score we really grinding right now. So as you can see, we're utilizing these materials, but once it hits past 12, then we'll start using up an exotic. And we want to level up our weapons first, because upgrading our weapons gives us weapon damage, and especially with the turmoil, stuff like that, it's really helping us. We want to max our weapons out first because the weapon damage. And if we do use those in any weapon um, in accordance with the turmoil build, it's all about weapon damage. It's all about the weapon from your gun, and when you're adding 28% weapon damage, that's a lot more significant firepower to those builds. See, those are right there's the exotic. Yeah, we'll do a few more of these and we'll call it a night. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by. They need to give us exotic components for compelling. Yes, completing legendary, 100%, Brooklyn. Brooklyn Gamer, anybody, the other two of you watching, other one maybe now, I want you to join in with Brooklyn Gamer. He's streaming. Are you streaming Conflict on YouTube or on Twitch? I'm actually doing both right now at the same time. I'm twitching with my Xbox and uh, on YouTube with my computer through my Elgato and helping my Stream Deck. So, two birds with one stone, right? There we go. We got all our hives up to 12. We got our. We don't have our sniper. So there we go. We've really exhausted some of those. So now we can go in here and we can see what we have on our watch score. And you can see our printer filament was way high. I mean, way low. It's another one we use. Crusader, that's up 15. See, it's taken 2 exotics to get it up to 16. Exotic. I already used the reflector of the striker. I very seldom use those. Our seekers, we use them a lot. That's 12. Airburst, we never use. Clusters, we used a lot. It's up to 17. Vendor, we don't use it at all. Probably should, but we don't. Kimlacha. Snyder, Riot Foam. Riot Foam. Yeah, we use the Riot Foam for our specialty builds to freeze somebody in place. Is it worth trying to get any of these completed? That's 2. That's 2. The grenades is 4, but we need 19 with the grenades. We're not going to get that. Should have been working on that earlier in the day. I feel content at this time to call it a day. Yep. I want to call it there. Make sure to max out resources before the DLC. No, I disagree. You do not want to max out your resources. Well, you can, but what I'm saying is you're going to get a full watch score. So make sure you've used up before the DLC. Make sure you've used up all your scavenger token things, because they're going to make this scavenger up to 9,884, and you want to get your watch up as high as possible, because you're not going to be able to mule anymore. You'll definitely want to get that. You guys are making it hard for me to go to bed, because now there's 5 of you, 6 of you. Awesome. But this watch score, you want to use that up, and the resources, yeah, you probably want to max them out the last day, but you want to utilize as much as possible before then, with your exotics. Um, Again, a lot of my stuff is all over the place on my characters. So, but you want to, like, here's the Eagle Bear 28. You want everything to be 28. Bullet King 28. We got Scorpio's getting up there to 21. We use the Manus a lot because I love sniper builds. It's up to 18. Now, that's kind of showing my ADHD skills, but being 59 years old, and yes, I'm an old timer playing games, but you can see where I was concentrating on this build and then this one where I should have got him up to 28, or the whole kit caboodle. Um, did get the Catharsis up to 20. Coyote's mask probably used the most of the exotic mask. Um, Need to get these 2 up. Starting to use the Ninja Bike a lot more. Always love the Memento, especially with the Heartbreaker, the Heartbreaker builds. I need to get my heartbreaker up. I think I got a few of these Fox's prayers. I got one up to 28. Holsters, I don't have too many builds other than specialty builds where I use that. I haven't put a fixed build up in a while. I've never used this collector yet. Um, I thought maybe running this for the grenade builds instead of I used to run a Costa Go bag, but it may be better with this one. I like the Costa Go bag's ability for when you use a grenade, it gets replaced. Um, or grenade kill provides a so as long as you get it down, use it riot foam and throw a grenade, it does its job. So that's kind of what I've been doing, kind of some of the breakdown. Again, I have um, uh, four main characters. So thank you so much for enjoying us on both here and the Twitch tonight, doing both at the same time. Um, I really appreciate you guys jumping in and back. So Cypher say, yes, use don't go into the DC no max before they refund the watch worth as the mules are gone. Yes, yes, we were talking about the mules being um, basically not there won't be any benefit from doing that anymore. You'll get a one time um, main count, and once you use that watch score, you won't be able to do multiple. So our blue screen's up to 25. Our rock and roll is 28. Um, how many of you guys got the full set of April Fools? The Beagle Bear, the Little Horn, the what was some of the other ones? Oh, the Saturated, the the regular instead of the Regulus. These are all things. See, you can't equip them. See, I'm trying to equip it. It won't let me equip it. Um, the Bike Ninja Messenger knee pads instead of the Ninja Bike knee pads. And see again, you can't equip it. Can't do nothing to it. I probably should break them down just for the exotic component, but a little bit of a collector. So that's kind of cool. BDSU gloves, a must have on healer builds for the raids. There's a dog face instead of coyote's mask. Those are all April Fool's items. Now that we unmaxed some of those items, we can break these down. Of course, that's the highest we have the Memento here. There we go. So we're calling it a night with 25 minutes left. We'll be back after thing. Hey, I love the vibe of your stream. Super engaging. I'm glad you stay connected. Support. Big fan. Hey, Major Europe, if you're on here, every Tuesday night on YouTube, on Twitch, 9:30, I'm going to do this week in Division Two. I'm going to go over um, what's going on at event activities live on YouTube as well as Twitch at the same time. 9:30. That's going to be a scheduled event. I'm usually on live on YouTube for hours on end, and I'll still be on Twitch other times, but that Tuesday night's going to be real big. And if you're a content creator, tell me if you'd really like to see me bring back Top 13. Now, those who don't know what Top 13 is, if you get on YouTube, look Bear Essentials with Bear Buyers on YouTube. Um, and hit the subscribe button. I really would love to have you as a subscribers and follow. But look back like 4 or 5 years ago, I used to do a series called Top 13 Countdown. And what that was I made statistics on Sunday afternoon. I would go through the search for all content for Division Two on YouTube, not on other formats, but just YouTube. And I would rate the mathematically to take the human equation out of picking this person or that person just because I liked them. So if they did like a how to video, like how to get the best out of your player, how to throw a grenade, how to find the hunters, how to spawn this. Those kind of videos got 5 points. It's the highest you could get off of any one video. So, and the problem is, I didn't make a determination if that was the difference between a hour video and 10-minute video. That's up to you, the viewer, to do. And I did limit how many videos I could judge in any category. Like a build video, I think they were 3 points, kind of medium. I know they're more popular, so I gave them more points. If it was just a video where you're just talking about the game or you're just live streaming, those are only 1 points. Opinion videos where you're just complaining about, the state of the game or something like that. If it was actually news video, I think that was 3 or 4 points. Um, anyway, I gave a whole point system, tallied it up at the end of the week, and then I count down the top 13 scores for the week for content creators. And that was created for you players to kind of point you in the right direction. Hey, this guy is turning out high quality stuff. And I would still give shouts outs to some of my favorites, like about this time of night, I'll get in my favorite content creators can follow me very well. NGN. If you guys don't know who NGN is, and I'm sure most of you do, look up NGN. Joe is from New Zealand, but his videos are professionally done, and there are a lot of them are lore videos. Some of them are opinion videos, and he's even got into some build videos. But his specialty is the lore behind the game. What makes Aaron Keener tick? What the history of Keener? And sometimes he throws, "Hey, I think it may go this way," and I love that about this game. The story behind it. How do you guys feel? Um, but when it comes to that, that's great. Back in the day, there were some people that really followed the devs and had a real in with the state of the game every week, and they gave us news videos. Lately, it's been like Rogue Gold. He's really covering the news. Kamikaze Von Doom, he's really into those kind of things, and there and uh, people like uh, the vibes has his main street. GC Rock was one of my year content creators. I think year 4. Kamikaze won year 2, year 3. Wids dominated the first year. Nothing But Skills has been one of those content creators that fall in like second or third every year for the whole time. And so big shout outs to him. Uh, some big content creators for some people that had a pretty decent following, like Cold Boy or somebody like those. Those guys did 1 or 2 quality videos a week. Patrick Wolf was up the top 13 a lot. Um, yeah, you got to check it out and let me know if that's something you want to see. And if we bring it back, we'll probably bring it back those awards on Sunday night. Just one video a week of kind of who's producing the videos this week, who's active. Um, and some of the guys I just named, they've been active the whole time. Um, Kamikaze Von Doom, short of a vacation here or there for a few days. GC Rock, I think they've been stellar. Pure Prime, um, these guys have been there constantly. They started when Division Two started. Some of them started way back in Division One. Um, and they've been here from day one. They haven't abandoned us for Call of Duty or anything else. They've always covered Division Two, and most of them, like Kamikaze and GC Rock, their community and their Discord is great. You know the vibes, and GC Rock are really good on the Discord and getting people through the raids and getting those organized. Um, Kamikaze, he does all 3 formats, so he kind of shows you, you know, what it is at PC, and he's got a group in PC, and he's got a group on Xbox, and got a group on PC5. I think GC Rock does the same thing, and a few content creators do the same thing. Tuxedo Bandito, excellent videos. So and then you got your niche videos, like you got a lot of people that love just going out in the PvP and being toxic. And then you got ones that are toxic on each other on a weekly basis. And just they enjoy that in your face PvP, making fun or getting their fun, you know, people making fun of them and them going out and proving who's the best. Um, uh, some of them use colorful language, you know, Frog the God. I remember back in the day. There's so many, but Brooklyn Gamer is a streamer, you know, and then you got streamers, you got video makers, you got ones that do both. Yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in me covering that every week. It took a lot of my time out, and um, I just want to know if it's something you guys really love. Now, the content creators followed me. Probably half of my followers on YouTube are fellow content creators. So just let me know if it's something you want to see. Thanks for stopping by. This is my first real live on Twitch. So those who are on the Twitch channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to add you on my Discord there, and I want to thank you very much for follow me on this first Twitch stream. Um, I know it was short and sweet on YouTube Live. Thank you. We had 6 or 7 of you in here at a time, and I know that's nothing compared to the big boys, but to jump in there, spend some time with me right here at the end, that means a lot. And jump in there, the content you want to see. I started being a content creator for 2 reasons. There were some content creators back in those first 6 months when we started Division 2 that just jumped in here to make a living, uh, make a quick buck, and you could tell by their watch score, you could tell by the way they did things that they really weren't into really be in the game. They covered Division Two, and then if you looked at their channel, they covered 20 other games. Or, they came in, they did a walkthrough, storyline, they made these big videos, and some of you guys really followed them, and then they were on. They did all the, hey, this is how you get the hunter mask. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. And those were very informative videos. And I'm thankful to those guys because some of the content that is in this game, there's so much great detail that without us content creators kind of pointing out, hey, here's how you kill Yannick the Beard, the head of Division Two programming. He's in the game. How many people actually go and do that? Well, a lot now. It's the 7 year mark. By now, if you played the game serious, you probably went down and killed Yannick or got killed by him. He's a tough hunter character, and if you're a head programmer, you're probably going to make your character damn good, right? Um, and the devs have hinted there's some stuff they put in the game that none of us have figured out. you know there's markings on the ground at different places in chalk, kind of like the jumping jack circle to on the ground to spawn Yannick. There are other ones like that in the game that I have never heard anybody say that this is it. And when we used to have the state of the game, they would hint that, hey, there's stuff out there we put in the game that you guys haven't figured out yet. And I'm surprised that they haven't leaked that out to one or two of the big friendly content creators like Wids, or, some of the other ones that seem to be very close to um, the programmers. Um, and I'm kind of surprised about that. But the bottom line is, I started being a content creator for the reasons that you guys are watching. Not so much in the entertain, or I try not to come across as, hey, look what I did. Hey, yes. If you look at my accounts, when I first log in and I got the characters, and character number 4 has been muled a few times, so there's more hours on there that don't reflect. But you add them up the other day, I'm about ready. Probably sometime next week, I'm going to have a big celebration for myself, a major milestone. I'll have a 10,000 um, watch score here, the Shade watch score. But even more so, I will hit the 10,000 hours played on this game. Yes, I've played 9,912 hours in this game over the 7 years. So somebody asked me, the ELC worth $15? Hey, if I get another 5,000 or 10,000 hours after playing this game, $15 to support them to continually update this game, give new seasons, give new equipment, do all that. That's a cheap price. You start putting that many hours in, it turns out to be like 0.1 penny per hour played that of money I've spent on the game. So just right now, if you think about it, if I spent $100 on this game, or even 1,000, say I spent $1,000 on this game at 10,000 hours played, that's 10 cents an hour of entertainment. And what's a minimum wage? Most people want minimum wage right now to be $15. So to do anything for less than 10 cents an hour, that's a pretty cheap entertainment. So, yep, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're almost out of time. It's going to wipe us out of the servers. I enjoyed talking to you. Those of you that's jumped in, I've only seen 3 or 4 of you on YouTube and only 2 of you on Twitch. Get in the stream and talk, and I can see there's more than you that have jumped in and out. Jump in here, make the comments. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me how you want to experience that. What builds you play with? What builds you would like to see done? Do I claim to be the know-it-all on the whole gaming? No, and I don't think anybody is. But I'm like a lot of good content creators. If you ask me a question I don't know, that's probably the question I need to hear because I can research it and educate myself so I can best help you guys out. Like Descent, I am not good at Descent. I haven't got down that Pac-Man pattern yet, and I've never even tried the Incursion. Uh, I have done both the raids, and I've done both the raids at a very early time when the raids came out. For those who've played since day one, might remember when we had to use all six aces and eights on the team. Somebody on the team had to have all six to get the team bonus, and the team bonus was like 10 times amplified damage or something crazy. Where if we used attack 50 and three of us shot from the front and one shot from the back at the right angle, we could one shot the Razorback. I don't think you can do that anymore, but maybe you can. It's been a while, but I used to be that guy with a team that would literally professionally grind for the Eagle Bear, and they needed reliability. If they had a client that was, hey, we're running this guy through, he needs the Eagle Bear. Um, they had a list of people they would call, and I was uh, the second sniper on the thing that they would come calling, and that was my job. And hunting was good. So before I log off, let me check one thing here. Let's go through. What was it? The rewards, achievements. Here we go. Um, achievement tracker on. There we go. And all achievements. Oops. Um, on your Xbox achievements. Now, I've done a video. Let me know if you want to do that. Look at the percentage. So, the percentage of the people that have played on Xbox that have done a seasonal manhunt, completed a seasonal manhunt mission on challenging difficulty or above is only 2.6%. Less than 1% have completed the Iron Horse raid. Only 1.2% have eliminated a rogue agent. It's telling you only 1.2% of people on Xbox are PvPers in the dark zone. Less than 10% have killed Aaron, eliminated Aaron Keener. Well, we know that's not true because apparently we didn't kill Aaron Keener. So nobody, we defeated him, but we didn't eliminate him. And with new players coming into the game, these are actually going to drop because more people are coming in. And as soon as they log in a new account, this goes down, not up. It looks like the average completion is 10%, even on some of the issues. And the lowest one is the iron. Take a photo of 4 agents together. Only 1.2% of the people have done that. It's one of the easiest things to do. Yeah, the Xbox is a little difficult to make pictures. Here's some 20%, 21%, 26%. Now we're getting a better percentage on what people have completed. Call for backup. Only 38% of the people that's played the game is called for backup. Makes you wonder if they know. Seize control of Viewpoint Museum from True Sons. Only 40% of the people have done that? There must be a lot of people that's loaded this game and never played it past the first day or something. But as you can see, the lowest percentage on Xbox is the raids. And the other raid used to be on here. I didn't see it. Ironbreaker, which is the Iron Horse. There you go. Dark Hours is up to 2.2%. So only 2.29% have completed the Dark Hours raid. So what's the percentage that how many people used to have the Eagle Bears? Pretty rare. A little bit more now that you can get it in the Dark Zone and PvP. So that's kind of looking over, what people have done in the game. So pretty cool. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that on our screen. We can wipe that out. Where was the achievements? There you go. Achievements. No, we don't need the tracker on there. We don't need that. I don't need no stinging tracker. Okay. We'll see you on the other side. You guys have it. Enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by. I know a lot of you have soned out. Awesome. And we'll end the Twitch stream as well. So we'll end that one first. Say goodbye to the Twitch. Thank you. And then we'll say goodbye to our YouTubers. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on Tuesday. Well, technically it's Tuesday here in Indiana, but we will see you after the update. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the other side. Bear Buyers out.